Here. Ah. Hello, humans. It is me again. Fuzz. Yes. It's time to end this. Or at least I think it is. I have a Coke here, except it is not a real Coke. My mother bought the wrong kind of soda. To prevent it from being a complete, flat-out waste of money, I will drink it. Even though I think my younger brother was also drinking it every now and then too. I'm drinking it more so because there isn't exactly much else to drink here. Well, this Coke Zero. It almost tastes oddly, I want to say almost bitter, but it's kind of hard to say exactly what that flavor is. Alright, time to find out, like before doing anything, let's see if I can just jump back in where I was before. Guess I might as well have some of this Coke Zero. I put it in the freezer for a bit, but then I took it out early. Meh. I tried experimenting with it a bit, but it didn't seem to work. I might as well do this now just to refresh it all. Okay. Alright.
New data's go.
Anything for me?
Ready to take on some baddies?
Maybe. Ooh.
Done and done.
Neomuna. Makes me think of Pokemon Violet. Nemona. Wait, was this always right here? Oh, the cape looks really, really odd. Or I guess the cloak part of it looks really odd. So the lowest power piece of gear is the legs currently. I have 8 of those, despite how I thought I had way less. Gain temporary damage reduction. Bonus to your resilience. Oh, okay. Yeah. That seems alright. I'm trying to figure out if you actually need this. Increases the maximum amount of slots. If I was going to equip something else, it would probably be this. Multiple of this mods can be stacked to extend the duration of its effect. with diminishing returns for each additional copy. How miserable. Nothing on this menu costs 4. Interesting. Very interesting. Yet somehow this one requires more. This has been put to mobility and is being wasted. I wanted 2 for that. That actually kind of aligns better for what I would want. I like that. Ooh. As Thresh. I still haven't got to see what that looks like when it happens. And this weapon might be very interesting. I realized that, I wonder if it shows it here. It does not. But the craftable versions of these... Wait, are these? Oh, so these revamped versions actually are different, because Gold Tusk is void here. But the ones that was showing those craftable, this is a void, I think. This is a solar and this is arc. But, I theorized that actually, Keitel might, like, after we win, which is, I'm assuming that's what happens in the story. If we don't win, that'd be kind of odd. But I'm assuming we kill Callus once and for all. Hopefully, Keitel, as a thanks, gives us, like, the red frame for one of the, for these. That would be very, very nice. Which I could test this hypothesis. Swords. How many? 5. No, it's very likely not what I was just saying then. Though, it is possible she might still give 1. Anyways, let's try this. Goody, I can continue. Praise God. There was one other thing I was trying to sort out. Whoops. I'll have to fix that some other time.
Now that you're here, the
Yeah. Hmm. This can be used at close range. Hmm. Okay, let's do it. I wonder what that thing is in the picture. It doesn't quite look like the guys that we've been mugging up to this point. What is that odd entity? You there! That's right. I'm talking about you, freak. Well, shoot, you're massive. Is it just me, or are you not supposed to be that big? He also doesn't care. He's freaking invincible. I mean, heck, if I was freaking invincible, I get the feeling I wouldn't care very much either. Oh. This is interesting. I did not expect him to look that ready for combat. So while I was at work and found a moment to myself, I looked into certain details that I wasn't able to read fast enough because, I don't know, if my eyes are just going as far as human eyes are concerned. I feel like it's just because of how far away I am from the TV and how big the TV is. It just looked very small. But, so there's severed. There is, what is it, unraveled or something like that? I might not be getting it exact, but there's something close to that. He's huge. Like, I'm absolutely baffled. Whoa, that startled me. I thought those were just rockets, but that's just his shots, I guess. What is happening to me? I suddenly got blasted from something that I don't know what. Okay, let's try that again. Wonder how this goes. Yes. Let's just try bombarding him with this. Because I'm partly intrigued to see if it requires more than one target or if they'll just...
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Come, let us
I killed myself because the box can move when it breaks. I did not know that. That startled me. More surprised me than startled, but I was shocked, to say the least, to see it go before me and then hinder my shots. Looks like for that weapon, it might require it might require some help to get the aspects charged properly.
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Come, let us revel in this exquisite moment.
I don't know what this effect is called, but maybe suspended? That's apparently good against unstoppable champions, which I found very amusing when I... How did it think I wanted to go to that one? I'm just watching to see if there was something that the projectiles do. That is terrifying. Essentially, them being unraveled, or whatever it's called, it seems to be similar or comparable to if you combined volatile as well. Oh boy, volatile and jolted. The two seem very similar. Whereas if you hurt them, ouch. If you hurt a target who's unraveled, the strand energy will burst from the target who's affected, or unraveled, I guess, however you want to put it. And then it'll seek out another target. Which... that was the bit about the ability that made me think of it as similar to Outbreak. That's what it seemed similar to Outbreak in that regard. It also has Severed, which is similar to, I guess, Overload, except it doesn't overload the target or anything like that. Whatever that is what killed me last time. Oh, it's way too close. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. These Strand connectors are confusing to work with, if you ask me. I missed it, is what I'm thinking, because it didn't give me back another... It didn't give me my charge back. Alright, punk. I'm guessing that's what my melee ability does to targets. Like my regular melee ability. I'm missing. So he can't get me from this angle, which is nice. Wait, it's running like that, you stupid. As well as how there is volatile rounds, there is apparently also going to be unraveling rounds. Oh, those dogs can jump from far distances, it appears. These guys with the Strand shields are very, very annoying. I'm not really sure what causes them to drop the orbs, though. Just killing them in general seems to do that. The unravel rounds are apparently going to do anti-barrier. That's a lot of them. Oh. That's so really annoying.
You cannot evade annihilation.
Is there one of... Yes, there is. Dang it!
Let me go!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I thought I was getting away from it the other time. Like the first time it happened to me. I thought that was based on me doing something to get away. It looks like it's just got a amount of times it'll hurt you for. From what my younger brother said when he got to try playing, it just... I'm guessing it just flat out killed him. Okay, Callus.
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Let us revel in this exquisite moment.
Where? Oh my gosh, you are so bloody annoying. Oh. Why? It didn't actually connect to it. That is so annoying once again. I'm trying not to connect to ones that are too close because then it gets kind of complicated. No, I'm thinking it's better that I resort to connecting to the closer one.
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Let us revel in this exquisite moment.
when these hit me, are they debuffing me with something? I was just starting to realize that that thing he's calling down on me might actually be a repercussion of some sort. Or something. Or more like, it's weird because those don't seem like they're hurting me very much. I'm starting to wonder if they're doing something else to me. I'm just not noticing. Also, according to my younger brother, there might be ways to create the void and the new void pickup without using like a fragment for it specifically. Oh shoot, that's right, there's one of those guys out on the field now. I need to be ready for when he shows up. Or more like when he gets closer. Fortunately, he's a bit slow when he's like this. The heck did you just say to me? Just noticed. What's the... Oh, he has a Strand shield. Okay then. All these spots have enemy reinforcements to them. Except the melee, I'm assuming that must be the severing effect. Then what puts the... Wait, then what's making them unraveled then? It seemingly just happens to them by chance. watch? That was way too close. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like you don't always get your double jump back. I don't like the idea of just jumping off edges when it's... that is so risky. That's so very risky. And this won't help me at all in this encounter. It severs them. Okay. Something like this might actually be very nice. It's just one more. That's annoying. Kinetic, void, harmonic. Harmonic isn't going to be of value in this scenario, though kinetic will. These wouldn't matter. Might as well just leave it as is. Alright. This time I'll win, hopefully. morphing like that. It's so annoying. Having more abilities would be nice, but I've realized something else. This would also do very nicely. Great. Is it just me, or does this movie ability take like a weirdly long amount of time to charge? Preventing darkness. Those regular shots don't appear to be doing that to me. Which is a good sign, I'd say. Ouch. Tracking shots. to make sure that he wasn't like right behind me or something like that. Okay. What?
Venerate your disciple! Let the war beast feast tonight!
Almost had him. The sound. They sound close. Strand shield on again. The other guy's not even vulnerable yet, is he? End of year. Okay. That's what I need to do. If I want to acquire more orbs of power, something like... Would it be on my arms or no? An enemy that wasn't there on the field before.
the end of you.
Huh?
Race the end.
What? Oh shoot. So here I thought Callus was just all fat. He's like gone wrong now. This is a bit of a problem. Allies too? Okay, that's horrifying. That is so not bloody fair. He's so fast that he'll just momentum biff you off the edge. Even Golron's not that fast. Or maybe it's just because of his size? That's not... What the heck are you supposed to do to him then? Even a sword would have me a bit concerned to wield against him in that state. Unless it was Lament specifically. I guess I'll have to save the super, like the powerful super, for once I've gotten him to that point. I was not ready for that. You flippin' cheater.
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Come, let us revel in this exquisite moment.
Oh no, you don't. Was it the arms? Yes. Your power immediately found those crates and overpower. Void loader. My powered grenade. Okay. Hopefully this strand rope lunge attack counts as my grenade. What the heck? Why did it apply so much on me and so delayed, like? That's not fair. It's like he's queuing it oddly now. Bungie, you attempting to give us a physics thing is cool and all, but doing it silently or without any warning is going to get us, me and probably several other people killed. Oh no! I just wasted what I needed to.
Wowzers.
Oh, just got a Strand shield on him. Oi! Huh? Okay.
Venerate your disciple!
Dang it.
Peace tonight!
I was not expecting to suddenly get hit by a void. My bow was not visible for a moment. Oh, that is so messed up, Bungie. Why? It suppresses you and launches you. In an arena like this, one hit from him is death. Unless you're like extraordinarily fortunate. Yeah, no, using this is not worth it. Is what I think in this scenario, but I mean, it's not like it's not being useful. Bit curious if Queenbreaker would be any more useful. No, I'll keep it up. Just hopefully I win. It's only been an hour, and I've only been at this last encounter. Mastering Strand is going to take a bit more than just simply only getting to use it for bits and moments. That is messed up. The arena. That makes this fight conceptually way more difficult. By my view, I practically won already, but then... I'm trying fast, but you're a cheater. Any idea how hard it is to fight a cheater? Oh shoot. That was scary. It didn't let me do my double jump for a moment. I don't think I'm facing any major delays. While I have a moment, I should refresh it just in case. I don't want to suddenly... Does this controller have stick drift, or is that... Does those explosions actually... Hopefully my younger brother's controller is okay. I looked like it had stick drift for a moment. Use my super here. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay, no, I don't get it. That first hit did like a lot of damage. I'm getting pelted from things that I don't even see. Oh, why? That is the most confusing thing about this fight. Sometimes I'm just apparently being bombarded by something that I cannot see. It was a potent idea to make my super stronger. I was better at aiming the sniper. This would be going better. Tiny ring with a maniac that runs too bloody fast. Strand's capabilities is not enough to justify his speed. Such maneuverability makes Strand out to look like a joke. just ironically be somewhat safer in this inner circle area near the beginning of the fight. Well, almost. Dogs are a little bit like, you've not shown up earlier? Why are you showing up now? Oh, I really hate this guy. Oh no. There's another one. Didn't I kill him? It brought both of them out, what I did. dudes are timing with it. Smacking them early is good and all, but where'd the other guy go? Surely I didn't get so far away from him that he just changed his mind. I didn't kill him. Worst case scenario. Okay, it doesn't appear that Bungie's okay. Hello. Just a bit concerned that I was contacting servers or something like that was about to happen, but apparently no. How is it just me and him? It's like the other guy fell off the... Oh, I thought he was just standing again. Oh no, it's not. Dang it. Oh, I can hurt him. I thought I had to use Strand on him. Now that I know that. Oh, I'll protect him from precision hits. Something as big as you should not be allowed to move like that. Too close. You've got to be kidding me.
The
Well, if I don't... Oh, shoot. Okay. Fine then. Oh, no, you don't. Even once. Where is he? Time to die! Oh my! That was actually pretty tough. Or so it felt anyway. Though if he can come back, just...
Title, we've done it. Callus is no more.
You gave him a cabal's end. I'll believe it when I see it for myself.
Hey, do you guys feel that?
No.
No clue what you're talking about. We're almost at the veil. Hang tight.
Feel what? It better not be the witness.
No more running away. Rest now. The uglier they are, the harder they fall, right? Huh? Come on.
Well, he was pretty ugly.
We finally found you.
Get your ghost!
What's wrong, Osiris?
Get your ghost out of there!
Finality takes shape.
It's creating the link.
What? Ouch.
What just happened?
Did it get stopped or did it happen?
We just lost.
The witness
Zavala,
can manipulate
come
ghosts
in.
a little bit too easy. All that just for the witness to be like, oh well. I mean, their ghosts are basically mine. For all I know, maybe he built the Traveler. The real question is, how and why? Like, what even is the Traveler? I mean, sure, this guy wants the end.
The universe makes us all victim and perpetrator. Life's infinite cruelty. You, more than any, suffer both fates. Be free.
Oh. 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 Where are you going? Wait, did he never really want to kill the Traveler? I mean, upon seeing that, the question is, what did he even do? He made it seem, everything we could find made it seem as though he just wanted the end of everything. Did he actually mean for all of Seoul, or did he just mean for himself? Probably not. For just himself, but I don't understand. It appears he's created a portal, but to where? Is the final shape like a thing that he has to go find? And it's in the Traveler? New mission, new adventures are available. Well, forget about those. The new mission, where's the adventure? Oh my. I don't see it down there, which means I may have been barred before I could even go do these adventures. It said it was available, so I'm assuming that it's available. Like right now. Ah, that's the same place. If it is, it's in a lost sector I don't have available. Well, that's different than what I expected. And odd. All that and
Checking.
CloudStrike still didn't sort out its catalyst. That was one heck of a fight. Do I still not have Strand? Are you kidding me? They're making the acquisition of Strand an after quest, it seems.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
Which is a bit absurd if you ask me.
Do you have something for me, Gordon?
I wonder if this means... No, based on what my older brother was mentioning. I'm assuming you're gonna have to do the story to get the Strand
Traveler,
for the other ones too.
gone.
Is it?
Should I feel humbled by this sacrifice? Relieved that it can't grant any more of our enemies the light?
Is it gone? Really?
Lost? Without a God in whom I can place my trust?
That's just a ball.
But
Your
what
assumption
consumes
is...
me in this moment is the human loss.
What do you mean?
We've watched so many die for this war,
Ah.
and yet those losses have given us insight and common bonds. We stand alongside more allies than ever before, Humans. Awoken. Elixni. Even the Cabal. When I came to the last city, I looked up to the heavens for the hope the Traveler gave us.
Well, the Traveler doesn't sit there, it just sits in the sky. And now it's... They speak of it as if it's dead. So he draws a triangle in it, and then the triangle comes to life, and the Traveler's just dead, apparently. Also, we still have our light. Then again, I think the Traveler did say something like the light lives pretty much everywhere. It just is a thing. So maybe the Traveler isn't directly the source of it, so to speak. It's just kind of an energy, similar to how the darkness doesn't seem to necessarily be specifically from these pyramids entirely. They just seem to be like, I don't know. I'm not sure. They just seem to be very, I guess they're specialists in it, in their respective categories. But they speak of the Traveler like it's dead now. But, I can still use these. I can still res myself, probably.
Yes. Acknowledged.
I think
Good
they
luck
could
with
have
luck with that.
fine-tuned that cutscene a bit
Need something new.
better, but I guess they didn't want to have a rendition of the cutscene
Your
where you
return
wield
honors me, Guardian.
one of like almost every weapon there is,
Do you have something for me, Guardian?
with the level of detail they had there. Just suddenly has this auto rifle of some unknown origin. Makes me think of the Seraph, 7th Seraph carbine. What have you to say? Is the Traveler dead to you as well?
Guardian. The Traveler is gone. But we're still here.
Well, yeah, it was a ball.
It may seem small,
No,
but it's no less
it was pretty
important
big.
under the circumstances. Despite your triumphs against the former Emperor, the Witness has transformed the Traveler
Really?
and gone somewhere we cannot follow.
Why not? Just fly in there.
Losses are no stranger to any of us. And I have long since known that the world does not obey laws of poetic justice, much as we might hope otherwise. It would be easy to look at the sky and falter. We cannot. We must take the time we have and make these losses mean something. Neptune is the best and only direction we have. Work with the Cloud Striders. Learn what you can about the Veil. A step at a time, an inch at a time, we keep going. With or without the Traveler.
Again, it's not necessarily dead. At least, well, I don't really know. I tried to blast the Witness before. I don't really know. It's just a ball with power, it seems.
Yes?
No.
See you
It seems
soon.
there's nothing. And I still don't have Strand.
No returns. Sorry.
How do I still not have Strand? After all that? After a battle like that, I almost feel like I've mastered Strand up to a point. Wait a minute. Oh, that's in the helm. Okay.
Okay, not all at once.
The Traveler dead. Well, heck, I don't even know if it was necessarily alive either. How close are you to completion now? You've got to be kidding me. How many enemies does it want me to slay with this weapon? Apparently I've only killed 390. Somehow. Wow, I feel like I've killed more, but at the same time when I think about the number actually, it's like, no, that's quite a bit of enemies for a sniper to have killed. Now, which one's which? Oh. Okay. Strand is mine. Yes! But that's it? I just sat down and stood back up? Strand meditation. Strand meditation can be spent at this pond to unlock additional strand grenades, aspects, and fragments. Collect strand meditation by using strand anywhere in the system and completing activities in Neomuna. Artificial strand additional strand meditations are earned from all sources while in the Vex incursion zones. Oh, it just gave me some too. What's this? Oh! Unlock all strand upgrades on a single class. Ouch. Oh no. From what my brother mentioned, this takes, how do I put it? It is not a fast thing to upgrade. There we go. Finally. It's kind of an odd sound, but okay. We got the Slick Strider. Oh, Slick Striker. Slick Strike. Yeah. We've a vicious rope dart. Yeah. A vicious rope dart. And tear through your targets. Press that to swing the rope dart in front of you, dealing damage. The tip of the dart deals bonus damage. Defeating targets with the tip causes them to explode. Okay, that would explain what I've been seeing every now and then. Press the other button to swing the dart in a circular motion, dealing heavy damage all around you. From what I've seen, it is not very heavy damage unless it's against things that are not boss entities. Use that to grapple to move forward quickly. I see. A rather lengthy cooldown, as one would expect. Marksman's dodge, gambler's dodge. Definitely gambler's dodge. Strafe jump could be useful, but I think that this makes sense to stall my time in the air. Grapple. Whoa. Shackle grenade. So you can choose to either do the grapple or not. This doesn't state any of the other effects in relation to it. Sever. Now I'll read it here. Naturally. The target's connection to the world around them is cut off, and hello, brother. Spoilers. Of a major scale. As I was reading, the target's connection to the world around them are cut, and their outgoing damage is significantly reduced. Skewer targets to unwind into a tangle when when defeated. Severed targets unwind into a tangle. It doesn't describe what a tangle is. Is that what those ball things are? Unravel. Yeah, first the grapple. Weave a grappling hook and quickly pull yourself forward, grappling to a tangle. Severed targets unwind into a tangle. Grappling to a tangle immediately recharges your grenade energy. I see. During and shortly after grappling, your melee attacks deal area damage and unravels targets. Okay, so that unravels targets. Making use of the melee combo with this. Interesting. Unravel. The target is permeated with destructive strand matter. As they take additional damage, they create unraveled projectiles that seek out nearby targets. Unraveling rounds from strand weapons pierce shields of the barrier champions and stun them. Unraveled targets unwind into into a tangle when defeated. Okay then. Maybe a bit confusing, but radio. Empty aspect. Widow's slick. Ensnaring slam. This must be the thing that I no longer have, probably. Which is a little bit ridiculous when you think about it that way. Are there only two? If there's only two, then there's only two options. What even is this? You have additional grenade charge. Okay, throughout the story, you end up seeing both of these. You have an additional grenade charge. Your grenade creates a grapple tangle at the grapple point. Ah. And that's why I kept seeing it leave behind. Then this one. Activate your air move to consume your class ability energy and dive to the ground. Suspending, yeah, suspending is what it is, all nearby targets on impact. Using this ability can extend class ability cooldown time. Interesting. That's annoying. Suspend. The target is immobilized by a web of strand matter, lifting them into the air. While suspended, guardians are unable to move freely. Combatants are unable to move or fire their weapons, and unstoppable champions are stunned. Suspended targets unwind into tangles when defeated. Interesting. I wonder how many tangles you can have out on the field. I felt like I wasn't seeing much of that when I was using it. Okay, let's investigate this then. That's gonna take a while to do for my other classes. So we got the super abilities, melees. Unfortunately, that's filled. Why does this say movement? Abilities, class abilities, melees, movement. That's a big jump. Okay. Grenade. Make things go boom. Oh, okay. Aspects. So there are... No, it's just these two. The rest requires the purchase of an aspect and fragments during Lightfall campaign. Does any of these say anything different? This one is different. Locked until raid. World first achieved. Okay. What the oh. It's got a release date on it. What the heck? I won't focus on those other ones much. I'll look at the ones that I will be able to unlock. But from what it's saying, it looks like I have to unlock this and a fragment first. What does this one do? Activating your grenade ability reloads your equipped weapons and grants bonus airborne effectiveness and handling for a short duration. Gives me enhanced mobility. I see. This was also something given to me in the story, I think, but I never could see the enhanced mobility. Thread of Fury. Damaging targets with a tangle. Wait, you can damage them with the tangle? How? With a tangle, grants melee energy. I do not understand. Maybe. Maybe I misunderstood. Perhaps the tangle is the explosive thing that you can throw. Defeating suspended targets grants class ability energy. I like the idea of that. Thread of Finality. Finisher final blows create threadlings? Threadlings? What the heck is that? Thread of Warding. Picking up a more of power grants woven mail. An armor of sorts, I'm assuming? I'm guessing these two things would have been known to me if I had played the other classes. Defeating suspended targets with precision final blows creates an orb of power. And these later on, like 4 days from now. Huh. Unfortunately, these are just the two that I had before and nothing else. Grenades! Oh, come on. Requires the purchase of an aspect and a fragment during the Lightfall campaign. Shackle grenade. I wonder if the other classes start with these other ones. Probably not. I think they just have this. A thrown weapon of weighted strand matter and detonate on impact. Suspending targets and creating additional suspending sub-projectiles? Huh. Threadling grenade. A woven projectile that reweaves itself into threadlings while in flight. Huh? I don't think I get it, but they're only 50 each. Okay then. This one doesn't feel like I have 2 charges, so it's interesting how it says that you would have 2 charges. And then I can get one of these. I officially do not have very much. Oi. Requires the purchase of aspects and fragments used during the campaign. Oh no, you can only get those ones you have all the... That's what it's saying. So you have to get what you already had. And then the rest become things you could just go get. Well, that's kind of annoying, but in some ways it makes sense. It's like it's trying to force you to do what they should have just had you already have unlocked. Instead of giving you some energy, they should have just had those already unlocked. Perhaps they just wanted you to see how it works. I still disapprove, but alright. Hello.
Neomuna Civil News, this is Jisoo Colorado reporting. It is with a heavy heart I must report the passing of our senior Cloud Strider, Rohan, who perished while defending our city from Shadow Legion forces. Rohan is succeeded by the protege, Nimbus. The Council has scheduled a vigil soon to pay homage to this great hero. Good night, Neomuna. And good luck.
Anything else? That's sad. If I was able to control the power sooner.
It doesn't make sense. How are we still alive? Was the witness only interested in the veil? It appears to have created a link using ghosts and the veil. The convergence of primordial light and darkness to open a portal. But to where? We should focus our efforts on the veil and the trail the witness might have left behind. If you need a moment, take it. But bear in mind, one loss does not equate to defeat. Keep fighting.
Indeed. Oh, apparently even more adventures are available now. Where? Nobody knows. Yeah, I don't understand this grapple because sometimes you end up flinging your melee ability. Sometimes you just don't do the melee when you try to.
Callus is gone, and the Veil is safe for now.
Sort
I
of.
don't really know what victory looks like going forward, but I'm not gonna take this win from us. From Neomuna. It's weird not being the rookie anymore. I'm just Cloud Strider Nimbus. Feels wrong. Like I jumped out a window without my board. There was confidence in knowing the buck stopped with someone else. For Rohan, when I met him at least, it seemed like he just took everything in stride. It was easy for him. I guess I'll get there someday. We're having Rohan's induction into the Hall of Heroes in a bit. Will you join us? It'll be great. Quinn will say something stuffy, there'll be lots of cheering, maybe a whistle if you want to get spicy. But I think he'd be honored if you were there.
I see. Eh? Wait, this is gonna give me a reward? What is that? Deterministic... Chaos. Go to the Hall of Heroes. Unfinished business. Oh! Armed and dangerous. Master Strand. Create custom builds, all that. New aspects, fragments. Continue to grasp with your new relationship with gravity. Recover lost power. Walk among heroes. And save the city. Which we supposedly just did, but witness is still out there, Nimbus says. Well, is he? He kind of opened up a purple pyramid portal and went into it. Looking across the city with uncharacteristic seriousness. But we're not going down without a fight. What we've done here will help in the days to come, but I'm sure of it. Yes. Yes, it will. Hopefully. Their smile returns in full force, and they wink at you. So go on, Guardian. Put some of these shiny, explosive new toys to use. As a reward for completing the legendary campaign, you receive powerful gear that will help in battles to come. This is going to get a little bit weird when I pick this up, isn't it? Wait. Oh, I was like, can I not choose that one? That's weird. Ooh, it's nicely powered. So I'll get rid of this. So here's the question in mind. What do I go for? If I recall correctly, I think there are 2 boots. No. No, there are 2 helmets, 3 boots, and 1 gloves. The hunter has these 2. Each of the classes has a pair of boots, for some reason. The warlock has a gloves, and the titan also has a helmet, I think. I don't know which one to go for. Just trying to... I don't want to spoil what they do, like, without choosing one, but I'm trying to figure out which of these has to do with gain worm mail. This one probably has to do with Strand. Does this also have to do with Strand? I can't tell without just grabbing it. Like, just from what I'm trying to skim while without spoiling exactly what it is. Yeah. But at least this one says something that I recognize has to do with Strand from when I was looking through the fragments. So that one will hopefully be good. Oh, thank you. So reward for completing the Legend of Stray, you get some of this. Nice. What is that? Not bad. Not really my style though. Why are these still not a... Oh. 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 Let's go do that. How long have I been playing for? 2 hours now.
Coming right up.
Okay, let's see this helmet. Just equip it. And then... Well, that's one heck of a mask. Cryptrangy's facade? Someone's facade. That's one heck of a name. The perfect disguise. If this is what you qualify as a if this qualifies as a disguise to you, what are you trying to hide from? Or more accurately, if this is what you need to disguise yourself, what are you trying to hide from? Acrobat's focus. Gain woven mail when activating grapple. Increases flinch resistance while worm mail is active. Oh, woven mail. Huh. I don't know what this woven mail is. Wait, how's this thing's roll normally? Oh, it's actually not bad. I mean, it could be notably better, and it doesn't fit in line very well with how my armor is rolled regularly, but it could be significantly worse. Well, I guess that for sure covers the first slot. That would have been bad to get rid of. Though I only have so much space. I need to move some of the stuff. What power are you? That will do. I guess I'll get rid of you. This has been upgraded, this has also been upgraded, but I'm more eager to see whether or not you're worth it again or not. If the buff to grenade launchers worked on you, then you're almost certainly good again. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Did I see that correctly? So Dynamo does have a problem then. Well, I didn't see it looking like that beforehand, so I'm gonna just have to assume that it's just...
I bet your enemies never see you coming, Hunter. I don't look it now, I know.
It's
but
kind of
time
odd,
was,
though.
They never saw me coming in.
Because if it's got an issue now, why doesn't it say it has an issue? It's just faded out as if something's wrong with it, but no one wants to say. At first, I thought the Hunter's melee ability with this was very, very, very meh. I'm a little weirded out by how it comes back to me. For really no purpose, from what I can tell, but oh well. It's a thing that I have to do first.
I wanted to thank you for bringing an end to what was once my father. I wish we had a moment of respite to celebrate our victory. Greater strife lies ahead. I will prepare the Cabal for the Witness's machinations, and when it reveals itself, I will once more be standing by your side on the battlefield.
I look forward to it. Can I acquire anything from this? Was it enough materials? Defeating grants melee energy with a tangle. I'm going to have to analyze what that tangle is again. Suspended targets grants class ability. I like this one. Creates threadlings. I'm interested about this. Woven mail. Orbs of power. I'm going to ignore the orbs of power one. I'll probably go with this one. I'll go with this one. Just realized that while I had acquired them, I didn't equip any of them. 4 fragments it looks like I'm going to be able to have. Okay. Oh shoot, I should have looked into the grenades. Okay. I wonder if there's a better looking shader I can give this thing. Oh, that's an interesting look. That's also not a bad look. That's a lot darker than I was expecting it, in some ways. I guess I'll go with that for now. Okay. Oh, there's another thing here, which I don't know if it would stick around afterwards. Oh, it's just one of these.
This is Jisoo Calorando coming to you once again with a special guest as part of our continuing war coverage, the Cabal Empress Keitel. Your Majesty, thank you for joining us today.
We thank you, Mr. Calorando.
Most of our listeners know little of your people's history beyond your colonization efforts on Mars and the recent Red War with Earth. Tell me, what is your goal here in the Sol system?
We came to your system as conquerors, Mr. Calorando. While that was not under my rule, it is a banner I would have gladly waved.
And yet you extended the offer of a truce with Earth.
The Cabal say there is no road through war. Your direction must change with circumstance.
Ah, you're referring to the recent destruction of your homeworld.
Torabottle was consumed by the Hive and the Witness. And so now my people fight for survival in addition to glory.
My sympathies. All of Neomuna knows what it is to lose a homeworld.
I do not place much value in your sympathies, Mr. Calorando. They were of little value to Earth.
I can see he cut the show short when she
With
started
Neomuna
to...
Civil News, this is Jisoo Calorando coming to you today with Cloud Strider Nimbus for updates on the recent conflict. Nimbus, thank you for joining us in light of the heavy burden that has recently fallen on your shoulders.
I mean, whole city's hurting right now, Jisoo. Rohan was my hero, same as everyone else. But the best thing we can all do is make sure his sacrifice means something. Keep this city safe.
And what of the Guardians? Have they helped maintain our peace and safety, or are they adding new complications?
We all knew the return of the Pyramid Fleet was going to be complicated, and I'm glad we had the Guardians here every step of the way. There's one thing Rohan taught me, it's that no one survives alone. We need each other.
Impassioned words from one of our city's great champions. Let us hope time proves them wise as well. This is Jisoo Calorando, signing off.
Alright. A full-on cutscene and then a reward?
Today, we honor relentless Rohan, his service, his sacrifice. More than a protector of Neomuna, he was a true Cloud Strider. He cut his years short so that the whole of humanity may thrive far into the future.
Today we suffer, so tomorrow can live on.
Why am I going to get rewarded for it, though? Oh. Oh.
I've been watching you. Not like in a creepy way.
Really?
I've been tracking the war on city sensors. You seem terrifyingly competent. Anyway, this is where I'd usually show you around, maybe buy you a drink, but I got an eensy-weensy crisis. Let me just... What? No! Do not core dump! Ah! Dumb machine! Okay. Why don't you take a look around while I get to a good stopping point? Sorry about your traveler. Was he like... your dad?
No.
I don't know how this works exactly.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, Remember when you stopped Callus, saved the city, and looked good doing it? When the witness made that connection after, it rebooted all our Cloud Arc security.
Oh.
Guess the Vex noticed because they busted in here and blew up 5 of my memorial servers. The audacity, right? Each server is nano-constructed from a Cloud Strider's core drive and filled with all their logs and records. They're irreplaceable. It's not like the Vex to destroy so randomly. There's gotta be a connection, probably on those wrecked servers. But any data connecting these 5 Striders was in the servers they blew up. Long story short, your buddy Ghost has some sensors I've never seen before. So I thought maybe he could help me scrape the data. Just go take a look at those damaged memorials. See if you can pick up anything.
I see. Okay then. Ooh. That name. Now you have my attention. I know what that is. That's the glaive. I have a bad feeling it's a ways off.
Hey, it's my hero.
You're Quinn Lagari? Quinn Lagari. So I have to follow this storyline to be able to acquire this. I didn't think I'd get from such an odd source. Nor did I think that I'd be just allowed in here after that ceremony. Like, I didn't think this was going to be an area we're going to walk around in. As the cutscene was ending, I was like, yeah, that's interesting. Well, we'll probably never be able to go in here. That's what I was thinking, anyway.
Welcome, Neomuna, to the Hall of Heroes, where history lives on in you. The Earth author Peter S. Beagle once wrote, "There is no immortality but a tree's love. No one dies so long as they are remembered." So join me, City Archivist Quinn Lagari, as we learn about the great heroes who have made our impossible city a reality.
Oh. So I did get the name right. Quinn Lagari. It's not like I got any more of it. 115. How much do these typically cost? I think the grenade costs too much. What even is this? Oh. It's an exotic weapon. I can get them both. I have a feeling one of them is going to spoil a physic that I get the feeling the Warlock heavily uses, so I don't want to acquire it yet. I'll acquire this. And I'll intentionally ignore the other one. Even though I can't get the others. I'll just treat it like I am saving up for them. Crikey, I'm being dragged all over the place. That's a strike, isn't it? Weekly campaign mission. Oh, no, it's that. Okay. And then there's the reward, which I'm gonna go see. If that's a machine gun, then in my brain, well, not in my brain, I guess in my brain, that's where I think, typically. This human mind. It's one of the places I think, anyway. How about you, humans? Do you have anywhere else you think other than just simply your brain? Hello there.
Oh, hey, Guardian. Induction ceremony wrap up all right? The citizens did a good job improvising. Traditionally, both Cloud Striders are there for the final handoff, but Rohan wasn't here, so... And if he were, he wouldn't be moaning about the past. He'd be too busy cracking open the veil, jumping through the portal, and knocking the witness back on its multiple asses. You know, the Vex were working on a copycat veil. Oh yeah, Rohan stumbled on it in the Nexus, years ago. It was half finished then, but he was convinced that the Vex had the goods on the original. Goods we'd need one day. Just think. We wrestle the Veil's secrets out of the Vex and we're one step closer to kicking down the Witness's door. But first, we gotta track down Rohan's notes. So, what do you say? Help me follow in the big guy's footsteps?
I see. Unfinished business. Ah, it's a quest line for what I'm assuming is the machine gun. So the machine gun, then acquiring Strand stuff for the Strand sidearm, or what I'm assuming is a Strand sidearm, especially now that where you see that you can acquire it, and then the glaive, which my interest for it far exceeds the other two. That being said, a Strand sidearm would be pretty nifty. Just disappointed that it's a sidearm. Stasis comes out. First exotic for Stasis. Heavy grenade launcher. Not bad. Second one, a sidearm. Strand comes out. What's the first exotic? A sidearm. You had so many choices, like so many options, but a sidearm is what you choose? Alright, Ghost.
Hi, I'm Quinn Ligari, City Archivist. It's my job to keep the past alive and help shape the future. With so much history lost to the first collapse, preserving humanity's knowledge is one of Neomuna's highest priorities.
Really now?
If we do not know who we have been, can we truly decide who we shall become? I hate those things.
Really?
They made me re-record all my originals. Apparently, my take on history can be too sarcastic. Guardian codes, but over a Vex signal? Gotta be a transcription error. Who's
Interesting.
near?
You remind me of
Hey, come get a load
failsafe.
of this.
I wonder if failsafe's... No, the voice doesn't sound similar enough, but... I don't know. Some humans can use their voice in very impressive ways. I have yet to figure out how to maneuver my human voice in such ways.
Affinity. Awareness. These aren't just the Cloudstrider ideals. They are the soul of Neomuna. Each of the memorials filling this room is a server dedicated to the life of a fallen hero, made from their own augmented systems. Every communication and journal detailing their noble sacrifice is available not only for future Cloudstriders to study, but you as well. The truest way to honor our city's champions is by using their experience to improve ourselves.
It is certainly one way to honor them anyways. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Oh. Is that really what she wanted me to do? I thought she said certain of them were broken. This one's interesting, but I'll leave it be for now. I'll likely get to this one before the Strand one. So Strand one I'll end up acquiring last, probably, just because of circumstances that they've tied to it. They've made it not really obtainable right now. And this I'll leave it be too. This is too interesting. No, it looks like it's a lot of lore. I wonder if it's going to be a bunch of lore and then they're just going to give it to me for free, or if it's going to be a lot of lore and then they're going to have something actual and then they give it to you.
Here in the foyer of arrivals rests noble Rohan. This sacred space honors both the beauty and the grief in a hero's passing. Since lockdown, so much of our city lived vicariously through our champion, and so we feel his loss more keenly. Every Cloudstrider embraces mortality, but in the lives they save and deeds recounted, they are timeless.
It's odd. With the way that their setup is, their bodies got augmented. Couldn't they have uploaded themselves, then create a full robotic body? And then just have the conscious pilot it? Wait, are these people? I'm starting to think that these are supposed to be people now.
The seed of each plant thrives in soil enriched by fallen leaves.
Really?
All they are, from inception to fruit, is an echo of who came before. The plants grown here in the Hall of Heroes are all reclaimed species, extinct on Earth and restored on Neomuna. They are
Interesting.
memories of a lost homeworld, returned to life thanks to the safety and prosperity our champions provide.
Wait, is this grenade also got 2 charges? Oh shoot. Activating your grenade recharges your melee ability. You have additional grenade charge. Oh. Okay, what's this say it does again? Throw a weapon of weighted... Actually, I already read it once, I think, but I'm just gonna leave the more detailed to it for when I try it out, actually.
Every drop that falls eventually reaches its end, yet the river continues on. That lone drop is simply a shape the river takes for a time. The water within rejoins the flow and continues on. Those loved ones who pass remain a part of us, forever shaping who we are and who we become.
In a sense, in memory, I suppose. An interesting philosophy.
The Pukas you see throughout the Hall of Heroes are attracted to the powerful emotions of visitors just like you. Over generations, they have acclimated to their human neighbors. Cloud Striders routinely use emotional support Pukas in training and therapy.
Oh.
They often select the friendliest chicks from those hatched right here, among their fallen predecessors.
Polkas are birds? If you called their young chicks. Oh, there. It's guiding me to certain ones specifically. Didn't she want me to look into ones that got kind of destroyed?
The founders came to Neptune in fear, desperate to survive the collapse. The Traveler had left gardens on many planets and moons. But on Neptune, they found a harsh frontier of floating continents and dangerous storms. Compassion, cooperation, and innovation allowed them to survive, just as they now allow us all to flourish.
Interesting. So you guys fled and chose a place that was not made prosperous? Oh, these are the ones that are destroyed. So go look through a whole bunch of ones that that were all intact, and then go look at the ruined ones. Alright, Ghost.
Maelstrom. She was one of the city's greatest military leaders. Ended the Cobalt occupation before she even became a Cloud Strider.
A Cobalt occupation.
Everybody loves him now, but back when Blue Jay was just Conrad Jane, the whole city hated his guts. Did all kinds of illegal sim research.
Wait, then why is he interred here? Interred here?
The Strider. She was the very first official Cloud Strider.
I see.
Losing her records hurts the most.
That would be the case. Wasn't I supposed to just check 4 of them? 1, 2, 3. What about that one?
Stargazer. You probably wouldn't expect a mathematician to be a great Cloud Strider. But I hear your Ikora Ray is kind of a nerd too.
This one. Something about it.
Siegebreaker. Telluride Magsy. He converted in the middle of the 20-year siege, and he ended it. But Vex captured his mentor, Puck. Magsy rescued Puck, but by then, the bots had stripped secrets from his brain. Old man couldn't handle the guilt. Took risks. Got hurt.
That's That's awful. And eerily similar to what Osiris went through. I wonder if Rohan learned how to counsel Osiris from...
Oh.
Guardian, you're Strand. It's... What's happening?
You recreated the memorial. Nimbus said your Strand power could make things, but I didn't think they meant like this.
Neither did we. I guess Neomuna's emotional connection to their heroes is strong enough to anchor this Strand creation permanently.
I've read some academic studies on veil transcription of the collective unconscious. I bet if I put you in cryo, I could...
Quinn, maybe we should focus on the Vex for now. Why they attacked and if they're coming back.
Yeah, I guess you're probably more useful not frozen. Right now. Let's see if we can figure out why the Vex broke in.
You better not try anything like that while I'm not looking. Then just simply... If I did that, it looked like... That looked like pyramid energy. Unless that's just darkness energy.
Never thought I'd...
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes again. So I need you to restore Stargazer's records. Quinn's avatar radiates cheer. Clear? Cheer. Yeah, it's cheer. All you need to do is sort of vibe with Stargazer, the city's most famous explorer. The short version of it is you must have tapped into some kind of connection with Siegebreaker, emotional, experiential, something. Whoa! Light mode versus dark mode? I like dark mode. Interesting. Some kind of connection. Something strong, whatever it was. So my theory is to do the same thing with Stargazer. The best place for you to start is by emulating them somehow. Looking for... Oh no. What about the guy that everyone hated? Looking for some of the same connections. I could... expand on the physiology and psychology, psychophysiology, I don't know. Theories, if you want. There's a lot of interesting research into the nature of consciousness, especially given the Cloud Arc. Maybe the city's belief in Cloud Striders helped you anchor the memorial, or maybe you're just that good at magic archaeology. Quinn is overjoyed to have the monument back, and that scientific mind is hard at work on the best ways to get you to reconstruct the rest. Between your Strand capabilities and her historical knowledge, she's pretty clearly hoping you'll be able to restore all of them, of the lost records. That there's a whole city invested in the history of their heroes, after all. And ideally, in the process, you can solve the mystery of the Vex attack.
Built a data crawler app to scour Siegebreaker's database for mentions of the other 4 Cloud Striders targeted in that Vex attack. He references Stargazer and some kind of secret number crunching algorithm. No context. So I need you to restore Stargazer's records. All you need to do is sort of vibe with Stargazer, the city's most famous explorer.
Lost sector time? Loot a certain reward chest, the end of the activity. Terminal overload, not lost sector. I don't know what this activity is. Well, shoot. I want this. I want it a lot. It's not that. It's this? No. This. Yes, it is this. Why can't I use it? Requires Neomuna vendor unlock progress? Oh no. Headlong time trail.
What? Yeah,
Perfect,
absolutely. Sector 4,
perfect your
probably
strand
9
skills
till...
in a
Oh, hang on.
locomotion
Left my world
and
sync on.
combat to achieve the fastest times. Oh, it's a time trial. Hard reset. Requires me to have complete something else. Okay. My. 2 grenades, huh? Imagine most of these grenades will either be kind of odd or feel like they're lacking in potency. Oh wait, no, not quite. Just because the hunter has an aspect against him 2 grenades doesn't mean everyone else will. What have you got?
How are things holding up over there? Heard the hall got hit.
Oh, that's fine-ish. No load-bearing damage, and the rest is taken care of. A little unorthodox, but we're good.
You sure? I can take a look.
I'm sure. Save your resources for the more vital infrastructure. We'll have a bad time, a worse time, if the farms go.
You let me know if that changes. Might not be as immediate as the siege, but our history's worth keeping safe.
That's why you're my favorite, Sid.
Ah, you say that to everyone.
And I mean it to everyone.
Interesting. There's a slight delay. Though I'll likely end this video to start another one in a moment. Seeing as how this is getting, like, it's gonna be 20 minutes to this being 3 hours long. Oh. Well, that looks very odd, but okay. Threads of Ascent. Using it would have reloaded my weapons. Basically, demolition is for the whole subclass. And I can have 2 grenades. Interesting.
Looking good, pal.
I have to progress this? Unlocks that. What does this do? Engram upgrade. Increases the rewards from the engrams. Each engram contains a weapon already acquired. What the heck? What's the point of that? If it's only one that's already acquired, then it's gonna be kind of really meh. What even are these? Terminal overload key bounty. Oh, for this. Or this, maybe. Upgrade terminal overload key chest. So prospectively, what I've got to do now... Terminal overload rewards. So if I select that, it's this. But I can't do this until I've progressed this.
Good to see you.
Which is terribly annoying. Reminds me of something when Witch Queen started. I have Strand now. The only other thing that comes to mind to go and do would be one, I guess, quickly test out this exotic and potentially go smash up the lost sectors. But I want to go to my other characters and do like the prologue bits just so that I can see what their supers are and all that. I'll probably go grab Strand for them a bit later. I want to prioritize accomplishing and getting stuff done with my hunter. Even though unlocking Strand for them would be very nice to do as soon as possible, I think. Naturally. There was something else I wanted to see in this menu, which was a minute and 45 seconds.
Oh, I wish
2
the
minutes.
Thrillodrome was still running.
2 minutes
I bet
as well.
you'd love it.
2 minutes for this as well. Now that I remember something, there's also this. Did they change the name of... No, it's still called Knife Trick. Bungie's notes is incorrect. They called it Withering Blade for some reason in their notes. Now, for things like this, I'm going to want to change certain things, probably. But it's kind of tough because I don't want to alter these. These are, like, necessary by my views on the... So ignitions cost Scorch, too useful. Applies more Scorch, too useful. Also too useful. Great. For my hunter, it looks like there's, like, no choice to have any others. Nothing like this, which could be useful for the ignition grenade, potentially if it works with it. Nothing like this, which picking up the fire sprites grants restoration, which sounds really, really nice. And nothing else. My hunter basically has to stay the same, it looks like. Woven mail. Oh dear. Oh dear. It looks like there is a limit to how far you can fly with that. I wonder if I use this just right, if I could get across the Gap of Morgoth with my hunter now that this is something I have. Maybe, but I think I have to get better at my way of using Strand. Whoops. Okay, let's see about those other lost sectors. There's this one, which I haven't been to. I dealt with the one down here so much so that I don't see it on the map anymore for some reason. Oh, there it is. I dealt with that one. And there's one over there. Let's go see about this one and that one. If it starts seeming like it's going to take too long, which I think it will seem like that, there isn't really anything that can be done about that. No. I'm having such a hard time making up my mind. Still gotta work on this. I should send these to the class that I go to. Okay then. So then something like... something like this is what I'll do then. I'll just go handle my other characters now. I was gonna do the lost sectors, but I'm like, no. Let's see what I can do with my other characters. The cutscene is pretty cool, but it takes time to watch it all the way through. I think I'll just skip it as much as I enjoy
The witness.
cutscene.
The
Actually,
malefactor of our first collapse.
No, I'll skip it.
Is that our...
Because it's still gotta load me landing and all that. We'll start with my Titan. Send him things like this. Skip this one too, even though it's pretty cool. Transfer to Titan. Well, I've already done it on Legend. Shoot, there are rewards for doing it this way. You don't even get the exotic armor. I have to do it on this difficulty for him too. I mean, you don't even get the rewards? Can't possibly do that. No. It'd be kind of ridiculous. How's my inventory going?
Guardian, help Osiris reach the Veil before Callus
Is that
does.
another cutscene?
Please, stay close to him. He doesn't have...
That's higher power. Oh, this gives me flexibility of diffuse stuff. I'll also give that to you. Even though you might not need it. You got space, so I'll give you this because I feel like it. And with that, that's all I really need to give. That is not all that I need to give you. Well, Quicksilver Storm was supposed to be a weapon for you by my planning, so returning it to you makes sense. And then I'll give you Cloud Strike as well for now. I guess in preparation for when I get to my Warlock, I'll send Queenbreaker over to my Warlock. If Queenbreaker is good enough to the point where I end up liking it, I might choose to keep it with my Warlock, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to recall what they changed with the Titan that might be interesting for me to make use of. Anything? On all of the notes, what did I... Oh, it says the name of the super there. That's interesting. They nerfed this, which is not interesting, but they did give it one thing that was interesting. That is like a frontal damage bit in front of you for like ramming into targets while flying. But they reduced your flight time, which makes it seem kind of not redundant but dumb. I think they upgraded one of these. But I also don't think they did. 'Cause supposedly they did not. Guess I'll equip this and then this. I want to complete this. My Titan can complete Quicksilver Storm at any time. Shatter orbs. Defiant Armory, Untangler. Destroying a tangle with a Strand weapon suspends targets damaged by the explosion. It must be the orbs that are created. That must be what the tangle is. Let's go with this. Anything? This got its cooldown reduced. This got its cooldown increased. Different things for the grenades. Nothing about these. Different things for these. Don't remember which one was changed other than the Devour one. Out of curiosity about what my... Well, actually, I've got stuff to change with this. What do you have right now? You have this one so that I can extend the duration of restoration, causing my Invincible Titan strategy to work, which is not really invincible, it's just recovering a whole bunch. This so he can get Radiant because he can't otherwise. This because it just needs to be. This because by my views it also just needs to be. If I can find a way to justify not using this, then I might. But otherwise, it should stay, I think. Emperor of Tempering. It creates the fire sprites, but that itself isn't good enough. There's one that causes the fire sprites to grant you restoration, but then I'd have to use this and this. And there's not enough room for that without getting rid of something like this. Or this. So essentially I should just keep this until I see a difference. I think I've seen a void breach before, so I'll actually just keep with the solar because I'm curious. And then I want to see about ionic traces. Will it tell me? Curious if ionic traces have been changed at all. Anything that creates ionic traces? This one. No. Shoot. Trace. Arc energy that travels along the ground towards you. Appear when picked up. Grants ability energy. Just any. Okay. And with that, I have too much gear on me. Let's go.
I'm checking our location. We've hitched a ride to the Outer Giants, Neptune orbit. Osiris was right. The witness sent Callus after something hidden here.
Guardian. I did not anticipate a fellow stowaway. Callus is after an artifact on Neptune.
They
the
nerfed
Veil.
this.
I'm working on a plan to stop him. For now, find your way through that ship.
Let's see how badly they nerfed it, I guess. Oh shoot, my armor. With 5 pieces I could definitely fix that. But it won't require 5 pieces. Resilience. Resilience. Grant me a temporary armor charge when you have none. This is also not working, it seems. Grant an overshield. Where's the one that heals you? This one seems good. What's this? Your bonus recovered while you have armor charges. Only enough for something like this. Gain a powerful overshield when... yeah. That works. Okay. Let's see how I'll do this. Something like... resilience. Yes. And then... I guess I'll give mobility to this one. This and this. Paired with this. You don't have an artifice slot because you just don't. It is unfortunate, yes. Resilience. You don't have enough energy for really much of anything else. For now, let's just have that. Here, you should have something like... oh no, I guess this. Resilience. It's looking like I won't have enough stats for what I was hoping. That's annoying. Wait, 9. So if I went back to... well, it's gonna get kind of weird there. No. Resilience. Guess void for now. And then nothing else because I can't. My mobility is lower than I want it to be, though. I don't approve. Oh well. I'm gonna have to grind for better armor then. Really now? Can be damaged with weapons or abilities. Bungie. Bungie. I can sacrifice some of my resilience for mobility, is what I'm thinking. Already did, but well, that's kind of annoying. I'll have to do some more. At least 70 mobility is acceptable. And what I aim for my Titans, actually. Same for my Warlock. Wait, did he just... What's this weapon got on it? I saw a Strand thing happen.
Resonance is shielding the Cabal. Another weapon from the Witness.
Maybe the rocket it was talking about is something that happens to the enemies from the enemies.
Your glory, Emperor speaking. Our alliance with the Witness bears such delectable fruits. Together, we will devour soul.
Stay vigilant. With the Witness's backing, they could throw anything at us.
Forward! Prepare for descent. Bring glory to the herald of the Witness.
The Shadow Legion is one step ahead of us. Any damage we can inflict on the Cabal fleet will buy us time.
We should regroup as soon as possible. But maybe we can disable the ship's computer core.
I've located the terminal here and sent you their ship layouts.
That Cabal had a keycard. It should get us through that door.
I didn't really get to figure out what I was hoping to with this sniper, but switch to the bow so it can be much faster.
I can't help but feel like we should have stayed behind to protect the Traveler and our people. Was it the right choice to follow Osiris?
If the witness establishes a link with the Veil, it'll be over for the entire system. All of our losses would have been for naught. We've never faced a threat of this magnitude. Even if you stayed, you wouldn't have stood a chance against the witness. None of us would. This is our only hope to survive the witness.
Dang it. Oh, what? Just suddenly, abruptly used that. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, I'm not supposed to kill it
Fruits
here.
of an unholy alliance between the Witness and Callus. I fear they'll have more surprises in store.
This keycard lets us access the computer core. Let's head there now.
Well, it's
This is the
reached
core
3 hours.
Entire ship. Communications, navigation.
Well, at least I'll get to
deployment.
see the rest of what the Titan had. The left would be sorting out the Warlock, which I guess I'll do in the next video. Assuming it doesn't take like half an hour for me to finish this mission. That's so annoying. You just not run away? I don't remember taking so many shots to break this.
I'm relaying my position to you. Make your way
I don't
to
know where
this
the
ship.
siren went, but I don't care.
We need some way to get to the
anymore.
surface.
I believe I have a method to accomplish that.
Did I detect a bit of hesitation in your voice?
No. My impromptu stratagems have a high rate of success. Just get here quickly.
They mention about fixing a problem that Fourth Horseman had, which is interesting. Apparently it was getting a nerf that was not intentional. That has been undone. Intriguing.
Look, down there. Callus's flagship. He's heading right for the surface.
Oh, is that you, my tenacious little guardian? What do you think of my shadow legion? Revel in these hollow victories,
Ouch.
the best of spirits when we lead the arena.
Interesting. It is higher power. It's not higher power. It's lower. I kind of want to keep this. I'll just fuse this to my bow. That solves the issue, I guess.
We have to get to Osiris quick. He's used to getting things done his own way. Seems like he hasn't changed, even after... Now he only has us to watch his back.
Okay, here's the plan. Destroy the engine.
Of this ship, the one we're on.
Crazy or not, we need to stop this invasion. I'll do whatever it takes to stop the witness. So if you aren't going to help me, then leave me alone.
Noted. The storm hurts me. Which I do not remember. Oh yeah. Annoying, aren't you? Is the room that I'm looking for? What did I come? Oh, I got a key from down here. That's what I got from down here. We go.
Let's take out the engine.
Okay. It appears I did not pick up the hammer somehow. Well, I'm not gonna die here. Really?
blown up the engines. Ship's losing altitude.
Rendezvous at the escape pods. Post haste.
Loot. Why will it allow me to fuse it? That's odd. The same power.
Just between us, I'm not a big fan of Osiris's escape pod plan. Even for him, this is pretty touch and go.
I'm almost at the escape pod. Where are you?
We're being sealed off. Have to find another way.
Oh my gosh. That is so annoying. Ugh. Excuse me. There we go. That's the wrong way. Oh dear. Dang it. Is it just me, or does this catalyst just take really, really long to complete for some reason? Yeah, with this one first mission. What the heck? Oh, must have counted I started it already? That's annoying. Dang it. Yeah, it is gonna take this whole half an hour. This video will end up being much longer than I intended. Is this... like... really? Finally! I can stuff you in the vault, never to draw upon you again, hopefully. Without a regret. Just taking up space. It's not like a sniper's not good, it's just I'm not great with snipers from from the feel of it. Where are you? Very much damage at all. Well, that one was very tough.
Hurry up!
Are those things safe?
Can't be that.
Actually, it's part of the same mission, isn't it? Okay, then it should be fine. Sort of. I was concerned I wasn't even gonna get to do it. I was like, it's not even in the same mission, is it?
Here goes nothing. This is Neptune? There's a whole city here. An entire civilization. I've got a ping on Osiris's coordinates. Let's find him.
You on the road. Identify yourself. Are you with the invaders?
We're Guardians, from the last city.
Light bearers.
We're fighting the same enemy. We're here to find something called the Veil.
Nimbus and I are a little pinned down right now, but we'll be there soon.
Stay frosty, Terrans.
Just like that, my Titan is already rather close to being up to snuff. Can I draw upon my sparrow? No. Do you even have the quest? No. You don't need to use this weapon. Then what should you use? Leviathan's Breath, this, or this? Probably Leviathan's Breath just because it's actually had something changed, apparently. Yeah, this one. Does it say it now? No. I suppose I'll have to be the judge on whether or not it had anything changed. You already had a glaive on you. Okay. Well, naturally, with how potent it is, it might be a bit harder to see its effect than I had in mind originally, but who is shooting me without really... Dang it. Too many of those backpackers. Guess it's time to do this. Hello there. Couldn't tell. It looks like it did volatile, yeah. 5 seconds. Hopefully Bungie takes this nerf and puts it away. Because the Heart of Inmost Light now it just kind of feels a little bit weak. Then again, I could have had volatile rounds. Shoot. Need another tough-ish target.
Where are these ugly things coming from?
There's no end to them.
We always thought we were the last ones left. Wait until the Vanguard hears about this.
Where are these
No
ugly
time for
things
that
coming
now.
from?
If we don't stop the Shadow
That's
Legion,
just
there won't be any city left.
that's just hilarious sounding. This would be good to pair with Strand, I think, for the Titan. Assuming they can grapple around, like I'm assuming they can. Oh shoot. Why is the mobility so dismal? It's so bizarrely bullcrap that I don't know what I can say about it. Other than, wow, that's garbage. Never mind. That is so bad that I don't want to use that. Like, wow, to think it could be that bad. I will just use this. Looks like it lines up stat-wise, that's nice. And then, I'll just leave the other one blank. Still no Sparrow.
Guardian, I'm up here. I think the Cabal know I'm here.
Where if he's ugly things from?
Hello? What's going on out there?
Yeah, it did volatile. I could see it.
Osiris, I'm detecting an anomaly on my sensors. We'll check it out while the coast is clear.
Understood. Patiently note that it is quite confined in here.
Wow, I just phased through that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, whoa.
This
Dash forward slashing at targets in front of you.
You can wield it.
Press that to grapple in directions. 3 charges? I thought Bungie might do something like this at some point. Or more accurately, no. I thought that this was... Oh. I thought of an idea of having like a triple ability. Like an ability where you have 3 charges for it.
Osiris,
I actually did not think it was the opposite. I did not think Bungie would do something like this, so I'm surprised.
Patiently note that it is quite
3
confined in here.
charges.
This energy source. This is incredible. You can wield it.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Do not land on the blaze of a Titan barricade. Is it just the 2 attacks? Bam. I can't tell if it's a combo or not. To create woven blades and then roam the battlefield. Press that as a leaping strike nearby targets. Press that to unleash a heavy upward slash. Pick up. It doesn't describe what this is, it just says pick up. How bloody annoying. Blade Fury. That's cool. I like this. Does that upward strike suspend them? Feel rather powerful at this. Oh, but in the super I can't. So these, if they don't kill them, the blades will have the effect on them. They'll suspend
Body
targets.
can't handle this much power. Your vital signs are in the red.
Wow, that was amusing. That means the other guy who was using it could have been going to town on the enemies like there was no tomorrow. But he just, oh no, wasn't?
Welcome to Neo Muna.
On your thing!
Hey, I had that one.
You work fast.
We don't like to waste time.
Oh, good. There isn't a moment to lose.
We regroup at the watchtower.
You don't understand. We've got to get to the Veil.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you. Not all of us have lives to spare.
Wow. The Titan was very fun to wield. It's very freeing the way you fight using that. Now that I think about it, I could have skipped the other cutscene. I didn't need to sit through that. So you volatile targets, but you don't say you do for some reason. I don't remember them saying anything about changing those. They did say something about changing the shotgun though, and I could take a look at it just by pulling it out. Oh, it's even bigger and they've messed up visually maybe? It's so big now that it clips onto where you can see the shotgun, which is very, that doesn't feel right, Bungie. You need to fix that. That looks really bad. Rightio. Might as well just... What is that? Oh, that's the bow.
Hey!
Hi there, I'll take this.
So, you're the Lightbearer. Huh. Look, I'm not gonna claim my mind's eye as anything special. But you hear
Oh, it's up to a certain point. That's very convenient.
Like round shields and bushy eyebrows.
Now, the gear for these guys for the Titan looks interesting. Lots of bullets. Oh yeah. Just armed to the teeth for the Titan. That one's a bit lacking, but oh well. Oh yeah, you don't have a lot more of those left. Okay. Now let's send that to my warlock, that to my warlock, and I guess this bow to my warlock. I want a better roll for this anyways, so I'll probably just end up fusing it to something. I'll leave it with my Titan for now. That was interesting. That's from my hunter. It looks like the characters share it. And with how the time's going, I should probably stop here. Yeah. That's a shame. Or... No. No, in like 25 minutes I'll be 4. I do not want to push it all the way. It took me how long to do this? That one little mission took me like over half an hour to complete.
May this transmit...
Yeah, over half an hour. Interesting how that's shown. I wonder if I can go back there or not. It'll be kind of odd if it's open already. It is not. Fair enough. Ooh. Oh. Exotic gear. Vex strike focus? I do not entirely understand. But yeah. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz. And you'll see me again next time. Bye for now. That was good though. I'm glad I got to see the Titans stuff for myself. Even though I did have it partly spoiled for me. It was rather enjoyable to wield. Somewhat comparable to the Titan's stasis when it was first released. Hopefully this super and subclass doesn't have to get nerfed through the roof though. Like how the Behemoth did. Bye for now.